How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. So, we here to talk about your annual assessment.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know how do we work here? Or?
No, can you tell me about the interview?
Yeah. So the main topic of this interview is to talk about your progression,
Mm-hmm.
to review your progression and priorities, see your problems if there are any,
Mm-hmm.
and to talk about your potential future and your training needs.
Okay, good.
So the first question are very general.
Mm-hmm.
So overall in the company, how do you feel here?
Well, I feel good.
Okay.
I think the team with my colleague, the teamwork is good.
Okay.
We are working good. We are kind of, we work good together. We
Okay.
have good skills that complete each other. So it's okay. It's good for the work.
Yeah. So I see you work in pairs.
Yeah, actually, I have a colleague and we work a lot. My colleague and me.
Okay.
And my colleague learned me everything that I know actually.
That's great.
Mm.
Great. Do you have something special to learn to go further?
Now, well, he learned me a lot, but now with the changing, we change all the process, so
Yeah.
everything that he learned me is now changing.
Mhm.
So we have to learn him and me everything again.
Okay.
So yeah, I have to perform on that new software that we are using now.
Okay. So, but in general, you're pretty happy with your life and your work-life balance?
Yeah, I think it's okay. My work time is good. It's not too much.
Okay.
Well, we have a lot. Well, sometimes we have a lot of work, so I have to say a little bit more, but it's okay. I'm very involved in my work, so it doesn't disturb me.
Yeah, and we see that every day. And do you have in mind a particular project that you really liked this year?
That I already done?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. When the changing of software became, we had to explain again all the new process to everybody, and it was kind of a long and repetitive task. But
Yeah.
now I think everybody start understanding well.
The process.
So, yeah, the new process and everything. So I think we did well our work because it was one of our principal missions.
Okay. And did you enjoy to form your colleague?
Yeah, because actually the thing that I prefer the most in my missions and in my work is that I have to talk with everybody of all the entity of Thales in the world.
Okay.
So that's what I appreciate, to talk in English, to explain them,
Okay.
to adapt your discussion with everybody, with
Okay.
each country and everything. So.
Okay, I see. So what you liked the most was the human aspect
Actually,
of your work and the diversity of the person you were.
Yeah, completely.
You talk.
Yeah, I love the international perspective and all that.
Yeah.
So this is what I like the most.
Yeah, that's good. We saw that you formed some buyers all around the world.
Yeah,
Some people in Italy, in Saudi Arabia, and in Australia.
And not only buyers, also like people that they are more in a higher level, like JP and people a little bit more important, and to be in contact with them, we have the obligation to be very good.
Very respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Okay. And so we talk about the positive aspects, and now we are going to talk about the negative ones. Do you have some particular aspects that you...
Well, I have some other missions that they are not part of that new process that we have to explain.
Okay.
Not related with that new, well, related but not in the same way, because we have to check and to adapt all the data between the new and the older software. So we have to check everything, and this is like long Excel document that we have to check every supplier one by one, and to complete the data and check it in every time in both software.
Okay.
So it kind of a Navy mission, because this is repetitive and each supplier is sometimes a particular case. So this is a little bit heavy sometimes, but
I see,
it's part of the mission.
Yeah, I know.
And at the the end we know that everything is gonna be good.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I see that we are talking about that in our committee project.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we talk about the evolutions and what was good, what wasn't good, and yeah, we will talk about that. Okay. So you don't like the repetitive thing.
Well, it's not really the repetitive things. It's the more that about the not the repetition, but what is repetitive.
Okay.
Like to check every time the data banking. This is a lot of numbers and.
Yeah. I see.
You have to be very
careful.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Careful, and you have to check the different rules from different countries.
Yeah, completely. The banking data is different, so this case is like that, this one not. So each case can take kind of sometimes little bit time.
And do you have something to improve this in mind?
Well, I have to be very clear with myself with the rules. I have to really to keep the rules in my mind for every time, and sometimes I'm I don't remember this rule, what I have to do in that case, and even if I already saw it before, I have to remember well. So I'm taking notes, but I have to take in mind to be more effective, like to be more fast in when I'm doing the task.
Yeah, I see that. So what about take some notes?
I'm taking notes, but sometimes I'm taking so much notes that I don't even remember where are my notes.
Okay, so maybe we're going to make a review with all the rules, like a PowerPoint thing, and
it could be great actually. Something in general that we can communicate to everybody.
Yeah, because you work in team.
Yeah.
So I think you're not the only one in this case. Okay. And you have other things in mind that might affect you in the least effective way?
Well, I have, like, you mean that I have to perform more?
Yeah.
Well, on that new software, I have to perform more. Like maybe I would like to have another training, like maybe advanced training, to be really like, because we have the role of the central administrator, so we are supposed to know quite everything about the software in order to form and to explain everything to everybody. So every rules are created day by day, so sometimes it's complicated, and so I have to be very clear in my mind about that process. So I have to perform that maybe with my manager, or I don't know. I would like to have some clear rules and process.
Okay, but you know that our rules are changing not every day but every month.
Yeah.
Because it is a new software, so everything is changing, and we don't have a fixed rule.
Yeah, at the moment I know that.
But okay, we will be more flexible in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, do you think that you could be more effective with another training program?
I think like in order to be very clear with the creator of the new software, like that they can explain me really good every manipulation in every case.
Okay.
And maybe see also some particular case that I have some doubts about.
Okay.
So maybe like that they can explain me what I have really to do and to explain to the other entity.
Okay. But to do that, you can ask David.
Yeah, actually I am asking a lot of questions to David.
The new software administrator, and has a lot of things to learn you. And okay. And do you have something, another thing to say to be maybe more effective?
No, actually I have to perform. Maybe I have to also train about something more basics. Like I would like to be more to learn more about the use of Excel, because there is some manipulation that I don't know that I am supposed to know now.
Sure.
So I would like to make something like a training also on that.
Yeah, we can do that. We have some trainers that came every month.
Really? So yeah, I'm gonna participate.
I'm going to forward you an email, and you can make a request for formation. Okay, we'll do that for formation. Okay, and do you have some problem with that you've dealt with?
That I what? Sorry?
Do you have faced some problem in your work? Maybe
like
about maybe
some
about
mistake that I make?
some mistake that maybe you make,
Yeah.
but some decision making that could be difficult to make.
In the decision, I'm not very good actually in making decision, so that's why I sometimes ring in my manager or my colleague to that they can help me.
Okay.
So it's hard to make decisions sometimes because we have a really responsibility facing all the entity that asking us the questions and the need. So we have big responsibility, and making decision I'm going kind of regularly to see my manager to ask him things.
Okay. And do you have a particular difficulty to say about the decision making that you have to make, or
you mean alone?
Yeah.
Well,
or something you have some trouble with. I don't know, maybe about the suppliers management, administration management.
Well, it's most of the time is when the entity or buyers or the people ask me some particular case. When it's something general, I have the process and I can make the decision by myself. But basic things, I can make the decision by myself because it's like that in the process. But some cases are very special for that supplier. It's like that, so we have to do that. It's in that case that I'm going to see my manager because I don't want to involve myself in some. Also, you were talking about suppliers. When we have very big suppliers, very important suppliers, you have also to make good decisions. It's not like just some small suppliers that you can manage if there is something wrong. Maybe.
Okay. And so you're responsible for the supplier and administration management for the America, European, and Middle East areas that involve a lot of responsibility. And how do you feel about it?
Well, I feel proud and actually put some pressure, but kind of good pressure, because I am very involved, as I said, in my work, and I really want to do my work well. So I think it's a good thing to have that kind of pressure. Some people work better, under pressure sometimes. But this pressure is not like a bad one.
Yeah, sure.
It's a good one.
Okay. We are pretty happy about that. Okay. And so you feel that your responsibility are okay for the moment, or do you have to?
For my statue now, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But in the future, of course, I would like to have more responsibilities.
Like what?
Maybe. Well, at the moment, I don't know yet, but I would like to maybe change the post and have to face some new challenge.
Okay.
When I will be very comfortable with all my missions that I already have to do. But after, I would like to have some new missions, other things to discover and new challenges.
Okay.
Maybe in a new area, or maybe in my area, but with some bigger account or bigger supplier.
Okay. Because now you're purchasing support officer, and maybe evolving to a buyer's position could
actually,
you?
Completely, definitely. if I could be more involved in the purchasing service, maybe touch a little bit sometimes just to help at the beginning and step by step maybe become a buyer. I'm very interested in buying, and I think that my experience in the support that I have now can be very useful in the buying service, purchasing service.
Yeah. As you can see, we have to taught all the new process